Glenn, Don. Today we're in Washington Crossing, Pennsylvania at Crossing Vineyards, and I'm with Tom Carroll, president, co-founder, and co-owner of Crossing Vineyards.
Yes, the three amigos. So it's me, my mom, and my dad. So yeah, the three of us are co-partners, co-founders in this awesome enterprise.
One of the coolest things about Crossing Vineyards is you guys own this property way before 2000 when you started the vineyard. And can you give us more of the history and the backstory of Crossing Vineyards?
Well, the history is amazing. It goes all the way back to the late 1700s, but we moved here in the mid-80s, so we started the winery in 2000, and it's been a wild ride. The idea, believe it or not, goes all the way back to when I was 10 years old, and I was sitting around the dining room table, I think I was eating breakfast, eating my Cheerios, and I said to my parents, wouldn't this property make a great vineyard and winery? My dad looked at me and he said, shut up, eat your Cheerios, you know? Assumed I was joking, but it was an idea that always was in the back of my mind. For me, it was always about family. It was always about returning to the Delaware Valley. I have a huge family here, and I thought, what a better way, move back to the family farm, start this enterprise with my parents, and 22 years of growing grapes and making wine right here in Washington Crossing, right in your backyard. And it's not something people think of. They think of California or other regions in the world, but this has actually become a premier grape growing region.
So can you kind of talk about why it's becoming more common?
I think it's just one of these things where the soil's perfect, the conditions are perfect, there's a variety of conditions throughout the state, and down here in the Southeast, we can grow just about anything. So from your light whites like Chardonnay and Riesling, all the way through to your Cabernets. So we're a very versatile region, growing region. So.
Now, talking about the location itself, what are some of the things that if people come to visit here that they can expect to see?
So, the big thing people do when they come here, it's to hang out on the property, right? So it's kind of to escape their daily life. It's almost like we describe this property, it's almost like Camelot. You know, it's like a place where it never rains, the weather is always beautiful, you know. We have a crazy event schedule. There's always something going on at Crossing Vineyards. So if you go to the website, you can see our list of events. Usually live music, no cover charge every weekend. We do a concert series during the summer. We have lots of wine education classes. We just rolled out a few summers ago, wine and yoga. So people can come, they can do some yoga, they can enjoy some light bites and wine. A great way to kick off the weekend.
And you mentioned your website, crossingvineyards.com, but you guys have also expanded a lot. So where can everybody find Crossing Vineyards wine?
So we have been fortunate. We're kind of all over the place now. So we're in the state stores, which is fantastic. We're in many of your local supermarkets. We also have 5 satellite store locations in towns like Dublin, New Hope, Brightstown. So we have many satellite locations where you can find our wine, and of course, online. So if you visit our website, we have an online store. You can just order online and we will ship it right to your door.
As you heard, you can get this wine anywhere, but I highly suggest coming out to Crossing Vineyards and seeing this beautiful view and getting some great wine.